Hi friends, future Topher here. So this video is not a new video, it's just a re-upload. So if you saw my original ReactCeption video to History 3 Trapped, episode 12, 13, whichever episode this is, that's just this video. Basically, that video ended up getting blocked like a month and a half after the upload, which is weird because my original reaction, which I was reacting to, it's still on YouTube. It hasn't been blocked, it hasn't been flagged or nothing. And I know the history series is weird because sometimes some of my history reactions have been perfectly fine, and then like one, two, three random episodes will get blocked, and I got to go edit, put it on Patreon, this, that, and the other. So that's basically what happened here. My original reaction is still fine, but who knows, maybe in a couple days they'll come back and be like, hey, it's blocked now. I don't know. But yeah, so if you already saw the original ReactCeption episode, you don't have to watch this. You can if you want to, but if you haven't, the link to the full version will be down in the description over on Patreon for free, like all my other reactions. And this will just be kind of like a little highlights reel, I suppose. But yeah, bye. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on the video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by and for joining me in the first episode in a series of what I like to call ReactCeption, where we react to reactors reacting. And mainly we're starting off with me because I know I'm not going to get any copyright infringement from reacting to myself. So, you know, good stuff there. But I put out a poll on a Google form like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I posted that to the community tab of my channel as well as on my Twitter saying, hey guys, I had this idea of, you know, I've seen other reactors reacting to themselves in past. Most of them have been like music reactors reacting to like their singing and whatnot. But I was like, you know, that might be a cool idea for just some kind of different content. What would you like to see? Would you like to see me react to my performances? Would you like to see me react to old reaction videos that I've done that are no longer public? Would you like to see me play a drinking game with some reactions? Would you like to? And I think I had like 5 options of things. And the majority of you guys, which was no surprise to me, were like, drinking game, play the drinking game, you bunch of luscious. So I was like, okay, fine. I put out another Google form. I was like, okay, what series would you like me to react to? And I listed out every single series that I've either finished reacting to or have gotten the majority of the way through, and only have like a little bit left to react to. And I gave you guys free reign. I'm like, pick one or as many of these series as you want, and we'll just see which one has, you know, the top spot, and that'll be the first one we look at. And I also gave you guys the freedom to, if you had particular episodes in mind, you can let me know. And if you had rules for our drinking game, you guys could let me know too. And I was kind of surprised, but then at the same time, not really. I was really happy because I love this series. But in the top spot, at least as of right now, of recording this, was History 3 Trapped, which is one of my favorite series I've reacted to on this channel. And I was so excited, currently with 36.9% of the vote. So we're going to dive into a reaction of an episode of mine of History 3 Trapped. And as far as the rules go for our drinking game, I love you guys. I really do. Even though you guys are trying to kill me, you guys are trying to give me alcohol poisoning with some of these rules. I love y'all nonetheless, because it shows me that you guys pay attention to some of the things that come out of my mouth that I don't even realize come out of my mouth at different points in time. But I believe that they do because they feel on brand for me. But just, there were some of these rules that were more specific to like particular series, and then there were some just like more general rules. So like sometimes we were like, drink anytime Topher says child, drink whenever there's a long loving stare, drink anytime Topher remarks about an actor's cheekbones or jawline. Just those 3 alone gonna get me fucked up. Y'all trying. And then there are lots of those. And then there were some that were like very like episode specific or like series specific. They're like, drink anytime he mentions Dean's cheekbones. So we're talking about Until We Meet Again or potentially Between Us. There are some referencing Ton Hon Chon Lati, but since we're doing anytime he says nipple, which I don't know if I said it back when I was reacting to History 3. I don't know if the nipple thing had caught on yet at that point. But basically, the rules that we're going to use for this particular video was actually the last response to the that question, the last person to respond. So whoever you are, thank you for whatever damage you're about to cause. And it kind of just encompasses a lot of the prior rules and gives me stuff specific to History 3. So the rules are, we're gonna drink anytime I say, girl, child, Lord, praise Jesus. Drink anytime I look straight at the camera. Drink anytime I say, you better, ... whatever. And they said that's just for short stuff. For whole episodes, drink for all the above, plus anytime that you vibe to the music, because there are some great soundtracks. Drink anytime I talk about Tong Yi's suits or his cheekbones. Drink anytime I talk about Xiaofei's hair or his ears. Y'all really trying to get me fucked up. Drink anytime I mention the Interpol guy being from Dark Blue and Moonlight. Which I didn't realize I said that much, but I probably did because that was the daddy. Drink anytime the episode ending so soon that makes you want to eat your earphones. That did happen a few times. And drink anytime you need to wave your hands or fan excitedly. So I may drink at other moments too that I may see fit, but those are going to be the basic guidelines. And I'm going to try my best to remember all of those throughout this. But basically we've got a plethora of drinks around. For different things, for just like the everyday average sipping. So for the majority of these, I'm just going to be sipping from my drink, which is just a whiskey Diet Coke. Y'all know whiskey is my drink of choice. But so for some of these more excitable ventures, let's pick a couple. We're going to be doing shots. So let's see. So let's say we'll take a shot anytime at least for this episode, anytime I mention Xiaofei's ears or hair. We'll take a shot anytime I talk about Tong Yi's suits or cheekbones. And we'll take a shot anytime I call Shorty a sweet little cinnamon roll. So those will be our three shots. I'm just gonna go ahead and pour one right now because I don't remember everything that happens in this episode that I chose, but I can guarantee at least one of those is gonna happen. So we're just gonna start pouring that now. So I've already got my first shot, bottoms up. Matches my nail color. Hey, convenient. I must like this color. Go shiny. So I got my shot. So those are our three little shot ventures. Any of these other offenses, we're just gonna take a drink from our mixed drink, and then I also have my water. Just to be safe, just to be hydrated. And then I also have my snacks here. I got some chips and dips from Chili's because y'all must be crazy if y'all think I'm gonna be doing this on an empty stomach. So y'all might be hearing me munching and crunching throughout the episode, but we friends at this point, okay? So y'all just gonna have to get over it. But yeah, so we're diving into my reaction to History 3 Trapped. And I was debating whether to do episode 12 or episode 13 because they're both kind of like bookending a particular action. So I figured we'll start with episode 12 right now because I think the end of episode 12 has the beginning of that scene, and then the beginning of episode 13 has the end of that scene. So we're just going to do episode 12 for today, see if I survive, and oh God, pray to Jesus. Why y'all hate me? So I've made my reaction screen a little bit bigger than normal just so you can hopefully see more of the screen that we're actually reacting to. But yeah, let's just dive on in and hope for the best. And like I said in my other drinking game when I was doing it to Unforgotten Night, even if you're not a drinker, if you're not you don't partake in the alcohol, you can still play the game. You can still play the game. You can play it with just water, with some juice. You can play it with, if you smoke things, you can smoke things. You can have snacks, candy, whatever. We're here to have fun, okay? But if you do play it with alcohol, please let me know how you do when you wake up. Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to set my alarm now because I have to work in the morning. I don't have to, it's only like 7 o'clock at night right now, and I don't have to go in until 10 o'clock in the morning, but I'm going to set my alarm now. Just on the off chance this fucks me up for the rest of the night and I don't want to be liable to sleep through my alarm and miss work. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher.
Oh,
and for
God.
those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on the video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, this was definitely one of my old microphones. This sounds awful. I'm sorry you guys had to live through this.
Diving into episode 12. If you saw my reaction to episode 11,
I was blonde-ish at this
I
point.
mentioned that I was going to stop there, and that was probably the third episode in a row that I saw.
Or in the process of going blonde.
Session, but things happened.
I think this was
yeah, we got
before I went blue.
Yes, I was not expecting to get.
Yes, I don't think I was blue yet. I was in the process of going blonde.
All kinds of things. I'm like, you know what? Nope, we're not ending here. I wasn't sure if I had enough camera juice in my battery, but I checked and I have it.
Oh yes, this was when I
think I'll be able to get through one more episode.
This was back when I was recording on my iPhone 6 or whatever phone I had back then, before I had an actual camera.
Now you're all full. Y'all better share this drink.
Oh, okay. There's a y'all better. Damn. Okay, we having it hot. Ass.
Those pants are fitting nice. I see you.
Me and Pastor Topher are on the same wavelength. But that was a comment about pants, not about his suit. So we don't need to take shots yet.
Lord, that face.
Oh, there was a Lord. Okay. It's a good thing y'all didn't add any time Topher says to the list, because I'd be like 20 drinks in at this point.
Alright, so Yuchi, I'm gonna need you to bounce because the other half of my ships are here.
Topher gives good advice.
Girl?
There's a girl. Two girls. Whoops. Okay. Girl, come down. I can't drink so fast.
I'm sorry, Yuchi. I'm sorry. I wish you didn't have to see this right now. I'm sorry, girl.
There was like 50.
Grown folk business. You gotta go somewhere else. We'll deal with you later.
Look at the camera, Laura.
I can't take this.
I don't think anything that I said I was taking a shot for happens in the last scene. So I might actually be safe this episode. It might just be mixed drink all the way. Oh, there's the hair. Never mind. Spoke too soon. I don't need friends. I got a fine ass man. Actually, that's a terrible philosophy to have. Don't give up your friends who've been there for a fine ass man.
Consent, girl. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna throw consent out the window for this damn show. It's fine. Whatever.
It's fine. I guess it's fine.
Okay. I said you gotta be upfront with him, but you don't get too aggressive. You don't want to scare him away.
Exactly. I'm gonna pause for a second because I don't remember if "girl" was one of the trigger words that was on. Girl was one of them. Okay, I should have been drinking a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna just go back full screen. I'm just gonna take a preemptive gulp for all the girls that I missed. That should catch me up. I think I'll be okay. Actually, no. Because I think I'll be okay to make it through the episode, but now I'm just going to top it off. So I'm going to add a little One more whiskey to my cup over there. Have a little bit more Diet Coke in there. Okay. So now I should be good enough to make it through the rest of this episode.
你不要以为我不敢，我怕你承受不了而已。
Girl, I just got out of the hospital, okay? Don't make him Papa Stitch, please. So y'all should have added Papa Stitch to the list. There's a girl. There's a girl and a child. Looking at camera. So we just we just jumping into the caress and the. I can't handle this show. I don't know how many times I said this already, but I can't handle this damn show. Should have added that to the list too. Lord. Oh, there's a light, love and gaze. I know that wasn't in the list, but it was in someone else's rule. We don't add it. Grab the back of his neck, girl. You better. God. Oh Lord, it is so sensual. Child. We are lingering in this gaze for so. You better cup. That was a you better. Booby is gone. Girl, I can only drink so fast. This carbonation gonna kill me. Come on, saxophone. I've seen the episode a million times. It gets me every time. Oh, I can't handle this show.
不然呢？说那么多干嘛？做就对了。
This fucking show, y'all.
做就对了。
Girl, don't make him pop fucking Stitch. I can't take this show.
你要干嘛？
I can't take this fucking show. I can't take it. I can.
没有啊，我蛮享受的。
You know, he may not be nervous, but I can't take this. You better whisper. I'm glad that I'm in the same headspace. Girl, you better caress that cheekbone. You better caress his face, push him against this wall, kiss his neck. Yes, God, praise Jesus. Girl, what you doing to me? Jesus, praise Buddha, praise Allah, praise all the saints, praise Zeus, Hera. Sorry. Drink hit my taste nipples. You better caress his booby too. There's a you better. I swear to God, if y'all freeze the episode right here, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. The saxophone though. Please don't fucking pop a Stitch. I swear to God, I've said it before and I'll say it again. This right here is one of the single most intimate things I have seen in any of these series. This soft little kiss to the bullet wound. Oh my God. We're not even gonna talk about the 6-pack right now, but oh my God. I can't fucking take this. There was a child. Topher eats his headphones. No, we ain't gonna do the Topher's thought section because heaven knows I'm probably be wasted at that point. Okay, how'd y'all do? Lord, I was doing good. I was doing fine until we got to the last scene, which is why I picked this particular episode, because like that last scene I knew would get an abundance of things happening. Whatever route I chose to go with the rules, whether I decided to choose shots all the way or if I decided to shoot and drink or whatever, for like I knew that last scene was going to get stuff done because I haven't watched my reaction to it since probably like a month or so after I initially posted it. But I know what my general feeling for that scene is because I've watched the series since then, and doesn't matter how many times I've seen the series, I pretty much have the same interactions with the series that I had back then. Even though I know everything that's coming, I know everything that's going to happen, I know all the details, still, there are certain moments that'll catch me off guard, like, let's shower together, bitch. Or things that'll trigger the same sort of responses. Like, I noticed throughout me reacting to myself that there were times when I would be like, and almost in sync with my old reaction. Or there are times where I would start laughing and then my reaction would start laughing at the same time. And it's just like, there are certain parts of this series that just hit the same way no matter how many times I watch them. Yeah, so I knew that last scene was going to be one that was going to be interesting. It's going to make me feel some type of way and get a lot of drinks in. I did not have nearly as many shots as I thought. I only had the one shot. When I mentioned Xiaofei's hair, if this were an earlier episode, I probably would have been shooting all over the damn place with the 3 that I chose to focus on. If I chose to focus on a different one of those rules that were set forth for the shots, then I would probably be obliterated right now. But yeah, I was doing fine up until we got leading into that last scene, because then it was just like rapid fire. And even though I was drinking a mixed drink, it's just, some rum or not rum, no, I was debating on doing rum. I was like, no, I don't feel like mixing liquor right now. Yeah, even though it was just some whiskey and Diet Coke, because it's Diet Coke and it's got, the carbonation, like I can't like gulp it down and drink it super duper fast. So like me, sip. It's like, oh Lord, I'm not feeling drunk or buzzed, but I'm feeling very, very intensely full because all that carbonation is just like rapid fire getting into my system. Like, oh Lord Jesus, stop, calm down. I can only drink so much right now. I can't drink anymore, baby. And every once in a while I'd get a hit of the alcohol and be like, ooh, I didn't put enough mixer in this. Okay. But I survived, and yeah. Did you guys survive? This episode wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad as far as the rules that we chose to follow. But who knows? I also am going to react to episode 13, not tonight, because I need to not cram any more carbonation into me right now because I feel like I'm going to explode. And I would like that to not be the case. So... not going to do any more of that tonight. But, next time that we do another ReactCeption reaction, I'll probably look at episode 13, pick up where we left off. And we might follow the same rules. I might augment the rules a little bit, or I might change what I'm doing shots to versus what I'm doing drinks to. But yeah, it's fun. Isn't this fun? Did y'all have fun? I'm thankful that at this point when I was reacting to Trapped, that I was reacting to the shorter cuts. So rather than doing like the 10 episode series, I was reacting to the 20 episode series. So like the longer episodes were split into 2. Because if I was reacting to a full length episode, 45 minutes long, I don't know what condition I would be in right now, Lord Jesus. So thank the Lord for small favors and past Topher, coming across this version first. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed myself. It's nice for me to go back to the past and see things that have changed, things that have elevated on the channel. I mean, obviously I think I've gone through like 2 or 3 different mics since then, because back then I was using my old, anytime I was using a camera and I was talking about, oh, my camera needed to charge, or I only had so much battery life on my camera, I was using my phone. I did not have a camera at that point. I mean, I had the camera on my phone, but I didn't have like an actual camera. I was just using my phone the entire time. And my phone was going to die. And I couldn't leave my phone plugged in and charged because the iPhones stopped having a headphone jack. And I was connecting, at that point, I think I had like a lapel mic, but I didn't wear the lapel mic on me. I just had it on the desk somewhere nearby me. So I had to connect the lapel mic in through the power jack, you know, the lightning port. So eventually the battery was going to die. So I had to, you know, deal with that with my reactions and whatnot. So yeah, it's nice to see how things have changed. I have a camera, I have different microphones, I have gas from the Diet Coke. I have better lighting. My background has obviously changed. This was a more recent addition because of my lovely fan art that Shelly sent me, and I'm so thankful for. But yeah, at the end of the day, Topher is still Topher. Not much has changed in those regards. The episode still hits the same way, whether I first reacting to it or I'm reacting to it a year and a half, 2 years later. It's still the same. I still love this series so much. I still love these characters so much. So much that I have 2 shirts with them on it. I was going to wear my other one, but I don't know where it is, so it's probably in the laundry somewhere, but I love this. So yeah, thank you to everybody who voted in the poll. Thank you to whoever set that set of rules that I followed for this particular episode. Again, if you're watching this, leave a comment. Say, hey, it was me. I'll shout you out next time. Thank you, because the Google form doesn't tell me anything, because I didn't require it to give me like email addresses or anything, that kind of stuff. So I don't know who submitted what. But yeah, I'll shout you out next time if you let me know down in the comments. But this was a good fun time, and I look forward to more fun stuff that we're in store for. So the next one I'm going to react to is going to be episode 13, and then I'll look at, let me see, what was the second highest voted? I think it was actually Bad Buddy. Let's see. Second highest ranked series. Yes, was Bad Buddy with 33% of the vote. So after I do my next episode of History 3, I'll look at an episode of Bad Buddy. I'll look through the rules to see if there's any rules that are specific to Bad Buddy's rules. I'll look to see if you guys had any particular episode recommendations for that. If not, then I'll just go through what I think will have us a lot of fun interactions, and some drinking will be had, and things. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this just walk down memory lane, and not drunken shenanigans, but you know, potentially could be drunken shenanigans if we play our cards right. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If you'd like to submit additional rules, or if you'd like to vote, I'm going to leave the same poll up. Future Topher may not remember to include the link to the Google form in the description of this video. If he doesn't, you can just hop over to the community tab of my channel and go back just a couple posts, because I haven't posted too much since then, and you can find the Google form there and vote and submit your rules and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications, be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. I feel good. Hi friends, Future Topher here. It's literally, wow. It's literally been like 10 minutes since I finished recording that last video, and like while I was reacting to the thing and the thing, I was fine. I don't think the alcohol had hit me at that particular point in time. But now that I hit stop on the thing, and I started, trying to name my file and move it over so I can edit it later and whatnot. And as I was doing that process seemed to take a few minutes, because I had to type and backspace and type and backspace, because I was making all kinds of typos. And as time has gone on, I'm starting to feel the effects a little more. I'm not drunk in any way, shape, or form, but I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling real good right now. And I just made a post to Twitter stating the fact that I'm feeling good, but
I've not gotten up from this seat yet because I don't know that I'm in a place where I can get up from the seat. So I've just been sitting here eating chips and trying to get myself to a place where I'm good to get up from the seat because I don't want to. It's a very tight corner right now since I rearranged my room. I mean, you guys haven't seen what anything looks like. But I've got my desk here and my lack of pants. Got my desk, and it's a very tight squeeze between my desk and just this little walkway before you get to my bed, which is a mess right now. So I don't want to like trip and fall or anything. So I've just been sitting here eating chips, trying to get myself to a place where I feel better. So yeah, this drinking game worked. It may not have worked when I was on camera. It took a little bit of time. If the episode were longer, then you may have seen these shenanigans on camera. But yeah, I feel good, y'all. I feel good. Work's gonna be fun tomorrow. Bye.